In this video, we will cover how to read an originality report in Feedback Studio in Moodle. To access the originality report, e-reader grammar and spelling check, and provide feedback to students using Feedback Studio, go to the section heading and click on the Turnitin assignment. In the assignment dashboard, you will see a list of your students that have submitted an assignment, the paper title, when it was uploaded by the student and if it was submitted late, if students have viewed your feedback when the release date passes, the grade, and the similarity report score. To see the originality report and e-reader grammar and spelling suggestions, click on the report score icon. Feedback Studio will open in a new window. Click on the Layer button to see the grading layer, the similarity layer, and the e-reader layer. If you want to focus just on the similarity layer first, unclick the grading layer and the e-reader layer. Click on the originality or similarity score to see the major matches. The score ranges from 0 to 100, with 0 being the optimal score. The sentences or phrases that are highlighted in the paper represent possible borrowed words. The matches are color-coded and numbered to aid in navigating through the results. For example, the first two sentences are highlighted in purple and numbered with a 3. This number 3 links to this Wikipedia source. This number says that 8% of the paper came from the source. This percentage is based on the word count of the paper. By clicking on the number 3 flag, you can get a snippet of the source. To view the full text of that source, click here. The full source text of the article will display here. Text in red has been borrowed by the students. Text in black has not. You can scroll through the article to read it if you would like. To exit, click here. If you click on flag 4, you can see that this text was found in a student paper that was submitted to Columbus Technical College. Click on this icon to get more information on this paper. If you would like to view the full text of this paper, click on the name of the submission type. A new window will open with this information. You can submit a request to the professor or privacy officer at this school to view the paper. It is at their discretion to grant the request or deny it. If you are inclined, you may look at all sources of matches, not just the major ones, by clicking on this icon. All sources and their percentage matches will be listed. Bear in mind that some of these matches are from secondary sources and some are from primary sources. All sources are listed though. If you wanted, you could exclude some of these sources by clicking here. Boxes will show up in front of the source names. Click on the box to choose them, then click Exclude. You can see if excluding these sources affects the originality score. You can restore the excluded matches by clicking on this icon. Click on the match names that you want restored and then click Restore. If you set any exclusions within the assignment itself, you can adjust them here. If you set no exclusions, you can apply them here. For example, you can exclude quotes or exclude the bibliography. Then click on Apply Changes and see how it affects the originality score. In this case, the score changes to 60. You can generate a new report with these changes if you like. You can exclude matches that are a certain number of words or less. In this case, I excluded matches that were 10 words or less. Apply the changes and see how it affects the originality report score. In this case, the score drops to 59. You can generate a new report with these changes if you like. You can exclude matches by percentage as well. This percentage is based on the total word count. In this case, a 10% match will remove all matches of 136 words or less. Click Apply Changes and see how this impacts the originality report score. In this case, the score drops to 42. If you would like, you can generate a new report with this setting. You can also disregard the exclusions based on word count by choosing Don't Exclude by Size and Apply Changes. The score will revert back to the original score of the originality report. Go back to the layer icon and unclick the similarity layer and the grading layer to view the E-Rater layer only. Click on the E-Rater icon to see the grammar and spelling recommendations. For more information, click on the squares. When you click on the squares, a brief explanation is offered. To get a more in-depth explanation, click View Handbook. The expanded handbook explanation will open in a new window. If you have allowed more than one submission, you may need to find out which is the latest version of the paper. Click on the information icon for this. It will tell you the submission date and time. You may need to download the grading report, originality report, and/or the E-Rater report. To do this, click on the download icon. Then click Current View. If the similarity layer is the only layer selected, then the report will only contain the similarity information, including the overall match score, a list of the major matches, and any exclusions. If the grading layer is the only layer selected, then the report will only contain the grading information, including rubrics, feedback, and overall comments. If the E-Rater layer is the only layer selected, then the report will contain only grammar and spelling issues. If all layers are selected, then all the information will be included in the report.